Welcome back, everyone, to the start of EDL Season 3, Week 3, with our match of the week between the Large Man and the Egoist. My name is Egoist Unicorn. Joining me is Mr. Tumbl and Solar Rain for, maybe a cast. We'll see what happens. But how are you guys doing today?
I've been abandoned by Ida, so I'm here.
Unlucky.
I'm literally balling.
All right. Well, we've had a couple interesting developments come out of what was supposed to be our game this week. Is now we have I believe the maximum amount of subs possible in this game, with 2 on each side, or maybe it's just 1 on the Large Man. But lots of subs in here, so that kind of throws a little bit of a wrench in predictions. But Solar, if you want to start us off, what you think of these teams, and you think what do you think prediction would be in if you think the subs are going to change the
Bro,
prediction you would have had?
I was predicting large men to be like top 2 team. They've been eating ass. They're the first team to get 2-0'd. Hopefully they turn it around. They haven't had their number 1 pick in the draft either, but like I don't know, they're facing a team with 2 good subs. It's kind of hard if for them to win, low key. So I think this team on the enemy team is kind of unbalanced, but I love rank inflation.
You're definitely not salty about anything here.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it is definitely going to be good to see Wander, actually playing in the regular season. He just hasn't played the first 2 weeks, and I do think that can, hopefully solve some of the large men's issues they've had the last 2 weeks. But definitely seems like an uphill battle for them. But I do think that they should be better than what they've shown in the first 2 weeks. So I'm gonna hopium pick them for an easy 2-0 because it'll bring ties more back in line into the league. So, what about you, Tumbl? You have any insightful analysis for us?
Look, well, I haven't done mine yet.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be upfront. I'm really biased here. I'm a big fan of large men. I love large men, so I think it's got to be them. 2-0, easy, not even breaking a sweat.
Mine was 1-1.
All right. That's some very in-depth analysis from you, Tumbl, and I appreciate your honesty and your bias.
Of course.
I think everyone will be happy to know that where your motivations lie.
Hey man, I'm just a guy who loves large men, right?
So I think that puts us at Rain at a 1-1, and then I have a hopium 2-0 for large men, and Tumbl is just super confident that they're going to win because they are in fact large men.
Not a doubt in my mind.
Right. Well, hopefully teams will be ready for pick ban soon, but I don't think as we've seen before, league players and being ready on time don't really mix. But we actually are getting into pick and ban here. So is there anything you think that either of these teams should be like really focusing on in terms of pick ban in this matchup, Ryan? Or
Mui should pick Viger and build Aroa.
all right. See, you think that is a big enough threat to warrant the large man actually banning it, or?
I don't actually know if he plays it. That was just an inside thing.
All right.
I think you need to play around Melee or Mui on this team. I think Geyser's good on weak side. Rake kind of does whatever he wants. Larger men has their superstar, so we'll see how they play. Hopefully they don't play like ass. Wait, is that Wander in mid?
Yeah, Wander is looks
Is
like
Adam mid?
Yeah, Adam is playing mid.
Well, I don't.
Oh,
wait a second.
Okay. Well,
Yo, can I change my prediction to a 2-0 for the other team?
Oh, you're club large men now, huh?
I'll allow it.
Nah, I didn't know that this was the lineup.
They're cooking.
They are putting Wander. Okay, listen.
Oh,
he's not bad.
Yeah, so we have been informed that Wanderer is actually playing mid. So he's back, but still not actually back because he's still not playing his role that he was the first pick for this team drafted for. So, this will just make the large men's 2-0 even sweeter,
Yeah, this is the type of high IQ play you want to see from the large men.
I'm stun locked. I'm not gonna lie.
See, it's already working.
All right. Well, while Raid is working through his stun lock, we do have some bans coming through with Ash, Karthus, and Thresh banned out for the large men, and Maokai, Fiddlesticks, and we'll see what this
Is
last
this
ban,
an Udyr ban? Yeah.
They are just
wow.
hard targeting Becky.
Who would have thought?
They banned both the large men, so
Alright,
we'll have to
large
see what
man
Becky
won.
plays.
I lied.
But that Kaisa first pick. It's a bit of common trend.
I personally believe this is pick or ban. If you're on red site, it's permaban, no matter what. Like in solo queue and comp, Kaisa is just the most broken champ in the game right now, and Aatrox is right behind her. Those two champs, yikes! Literally game changing.
We have, however, seen some pretty poor performances from people who have picked Kaisa so far, so maybe they're just banking on that. Because I definitely agree the champion is busted, but maybe some of the players that are piloting it.
But Chicken's pretty solid. He's not bad. He might be able to cook.
The Zai comes out as the answer so far. We'll see. Oh, nope. All right. I do not like this at all.
You know what? I gotta go back to sleep.
Go. We're done with this draft already.
I'm gonna change it back to a 1-1. I'm gonna keep flip flopping. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stay with 2-0, but like this draft, like I'm still like the game. Like, what am I supposed to say? Rake needs to play frontline like he's been playing.
Yeah, you could not blind pick Evelyn, and I don't think this team should be picking Evelyn in general.
Okay, I have some insight. Okay, listen.
All right.
If I was on the Egoist and I was the draft person, I would be like, okay, let's leave Udyr open. They're gonna first pick Udyr because Rake plays Udyr too. If they pick Kaisa, you get Udyr. That's your best champ for Rake. If they pick Udyr, you get Kaisa. This should everyone needs to get it through their head that Kaisa is that champion, no matter who you are. Obviously, people are gonna look bad, but they're just building frontline around Kaisa, and it's even harder to kill this stupid thing. And she one-shots you and waves.
Yep, and she, half healths you from 2,000 units away. But
I do like the Rel, but
we're gonna get some engaged supports coming out with the Rel versus Nautilus. And we have the jungler match of the Sejuani, so looking at mid and top lane here is probably get some targeted bans, hopefully at those roles, but you never know, they might still ban supports. But the Yone and Victor being banned out so far. All right, so how does Ego get some sort of front line to go with it in this game with Rake playing Evelyn? Do they have to pick Ornn or something and just hope Quintic isn't able to abuse him? Oh well, they're gonna ban the Ornn, so never mind.
I don't know if Geyser plays frontline. I think he plays more bruisers and stuff like that, and Gnar, Renekton, Cannon. I think Geyser should blind here, and Mui should get the pick, and then you should play your comp off of whatever Mui wants to play. But they banned Aatrox too, so I mean,
this kind of seems like just a safe blind pick Renekton angle. If Geyser is comfortable playing it, you can kind of just do a lot.
Wow, who would have thought?
They're gonna go with Gnar instead. So we'll see what Quintic, decides to pull out.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but if top, which Quintic likes playing tanks top, if you pick, okay, he's cooking right now.
All right, that's a cook.
The stove is on fire. Okay,
all right, that's it.
Listen, the house is on fire.
All right.
The city is burning down.
Oh, we are really cooking.
Wow. I've seen this before.
This is something. All right, this is a little strange by the main. I don't think Annie fits here at all.
It's kind of like his one trick, and fucking the Egoist didn't ban Annie, so they're fucked.
Yeah, they're kind of I guess on the positive side, the Egoists don't really have a front line, so it's not like you're just relying on Kaisa to just 1v9. because Annie should have free access to everyone.
I
It's,
think
it's a little
large men
weird.
have the better draft. Egoist can split the fights and make something happen.
Yeah.
If you have Zaya and Cass playing together, you win the game. If not, GG.
Well, we did see how useless Ixie was when he fell behind on Evelyn in their first game of the season. So
Ixie is off roll, by the way.
yeah,
Still kind of bad.
yeah. So I worry that the Egoists, if they fall behind at all, especially Rake, they just end up playing a 4v5 the whole game, and
Yeah, they have to get ahead.
there's just an Annie waiting in every bush. So we'll have to see. You know, any closing thoughts on the comps while we before we send it to a break?
Evelyn, yuck. Karma would have been better on any front line with your comp, because then you just have Kaisa and Annie just with the if she had what's that item that burns people? I always
Leandries?
forget. Yeah, that one. Then Nar really can't tank that. Plus, you CC Evelyn, Nar, and then just ignore the cast for a little bit. I think it should be straight, but they pick Karma. They do have a lot of shields on the left side, so it might work out, but we'll see. It's top dependent and jungle dependent, by the way.
Yeah. All right, Tumbl. Any words of encouragement for your biased team of the large men before they get in the game?
I mean, nothing I could say could possibly give them any more confidence than they already rightfully have. So hey, large men. Love to see it.
All right. And with that, I think we're going to head to a quick break while we wait for spectator delay to catch up. And when we come back, it'll be game one between the large men and the Egoists. And we are back for the start of game one between the large men and the egoists. As there seems to have been a bit of posturing here in level one, but no one is down. Annie has Ghost. And looks like Rel used Flash in their level one.
We've
and
added
traded it.
another caster, by the way, for the stream.
Oh yeah, we Mr. Itaconic has come back from getting tacos from last week, so
It only took him
here.
a week.
Yeah, I thought I told you guys to pause and wait for it.
Oh yeah,
I
true.
guess not. Yeah.
Pause
Our bad,
again.
our
I got
bad.
it again.
Miscommunication. Like I said.
All right, Melly's in a bit of trouble here as the hook lands immediately level one. The exhaust comes out as well as the ignite. They're just trying to burn through him. He's maybe going to live, but no, the flash forward is going to be enough, and the ignite takes him down. And that's first blood over to Adam. Almost all summoners burned in bot lane, but
I thought he wasn't gonna kill him. Holy! I was mauled for him before it happened, but then Ignite got it. Thank God.
Definitely a little close for comfort.
Oh yeah. Now that you're here, Ida, what do you think about these comps?
This is something. I know they put Wonder mid. I guess he's on this pet and Annie. Although red team, that is something I would not pick up.
Yeah.
With.
What if we told you that the Evelyn was also blind first rotation, and now is about to go down as he uses the flash, but Becky's just gonna flash follow.
That's
And-
honestly kind of Chad. That's why we pick Evelyn right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure Evelyn invading on two camps is the best idea, but it was an idea, and they get punished for it. So 2 kills over to large men already.
At least we know that Rake isn't cookie cutter.
He didn't follow any guides to find that pathing.
Brothers are just
He
built
switched it
different.
up for sure.
True, he is built different.
does
What are
keep
your
the dark shield.
predictions? I know that you're kind of cheating because you're here, seeing the comps, but predictions.
How's that cheating?
I don't know because you get to have your like opinion.
I didn't know they're gonna.
I didn't know Wanderer was mid too.
Yeah, I didn't know that they're gonna be missing Kuma, and now we wait. Now we do have 2 sub mid laners. I do think Mugi might be better than now we wait, in the sense of like keeping his leads.
He's gonna be in a bit of trouble here,
Oh
though.
yeah,
He's
that
getting
caster
three
goes
man
so
ganked.
hard.
As I say this, so
Yeah. Give it over to Annie. All right.
he didn't throw his lead because he didn't have one. So
True.
Yeah.
our point still stands.
Yeah. The large men kind of running away with it so far, though. You know.
How's it 1k Goldie at 4 minutes?
Hey, what can I tell you? That's just how the large men do it.
It's just the large men diff.
Man, we have the biggest large man fan in this fucking in this cast right now.
I just love large men, alright?
Oh, I know. It's a banger. I respect it.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Bit
guy
of trading here, but
Oh.
we're gonna get a stream freeze, and I think everyone's gonna walk this out, but Rel
it
is
was
taking a lot of damage.
it was spectator. Like
Unlucky. Rito, please fix client. So
yeah,
We
we
do
just
have-
here.
only one camp lead though in the jungle, so Evelyn's winning, right? But also Mui could be in a bit of trouble here. He's getting ganked once more. He does still have flash, and it looks like he might just take out Wanderer instead. He flashes forward, but he just trades the flash back, and he's gonna go down.
That's so unlucky, man.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
so
needed
much-
just a little bit more damage. He would have at least traded it back, but
So much luck in that play.
true. All right, we got another fight going on in bot side as both supports are going in for it. But Adam's regretting that decision. He's dropping down real low. He's not going to go down, but both supports taken very low as AD carries just free firing. Oh, he's going back in, but he gets interrupted on the flip. He still goes for flash, and the exhaust come out, but it's not enough. Now Melee's getting burned down. They cleanses off the exhaust, but it's not going to be enough. He trades back one with his flash. But that's another kill going over, and this Nautilus is a little fed. Although, yeah, silver lining, Kaisa didn't get all these kills, so it's something.
It seems like Nar's just ignoring the karma, which he kind of should be doing, so at least he's doing that good. Last time we saw this karma matchup against another top laner, he wanted to jump off a bridge.
If
Yeah,
it was,
just-
Mordekaiser.
Oh,
Just
it
keep-
was Mordecai, yeah. You're right.
A little harder matchup than there, I was saying.
A little bit easier when you have at least ranged auto attacks, but yeah, just keep farming. You know, be more useful, maybe, as Alt's coming in, just trading some damage onto this Cassio. Shouldn't be any trouble as he tries to take the fight, and he does, and he gets hooked over the wall, and he's not going to have the damage to take down this Annie. 0-3-0 start for Mui here on Cassio.
It's over.
Should have been playing
I see.
Viper.
Remember all the things I said about Mui? I'll take it back now. Yeah.
Oh, you're a hater. I think this is winnable, bro.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
by who?
Yeah, for the large man, it's winnable.
Who's winning this shit?
It's always been wonderful.
That's definitely getting worse for the Egoist as each minute passes, but they have something going. It might not be good, but they have something.
Yeah. I mean, at least I'm happy to see Largeman being proactive. in the
Nah,
early game.
They are able to secure this first dragon of the game here, 7.5 minutes, so pretty early on. And the only concern here is that Boat is somehow down 20 CS, even though how well the lane has gone for them. So That's,
He has
at
Cole too. He's making Cole look like a bad item. He's never gonna finish it.
Yeah, I mean, his advantage right now is he has boots over Melly. So that's not the greatest conversion of a lead so far. I don't think he's up on XP either, so.
Can we
We'll,
take a guess on how many kills Evelyn's gonna have this game?
7.
7?
7?
Anyone else?
I think we're gonna go with 3.
Shit, I was gonna say 3. I'll say 4.
He just hit 6. He's about to kill.
I'm gonna go with 0.
Oh yeah? You think they're gonna cleanly close out this game and no one's gonna make a mistake?
No, I don't think he's gonna kill anybody.
Alright, well he's definitely looking here in the bot side. Kai'Sa does have flash, but Nautilus doesn't, so maybe they can try to make that their target.
Of course I say that. This happens.
Oh, he's getting right in. The rail goes straight in, but he goes on Kai'Sa, who still had flash, and they just dodge it. Now they're going in for the re-engage onto Evelyn. She has to dash out to safety, but they are going to get the kill onto Nautilus at the same time. Becky's going for the gank. In mid lane, double ults come out, and Mui is just getting farmed in this mid lane. But they at least trade one back in bot lane. They might be looking for a dive now as Fury's looking in. The pullback comes back, but he dodges the pullback on the feathers, trying to trade at least one kill back. Does the exhaust come out? Melly with the late cleanse. The stopwatch comes out, but I think Boat is going to go down. Finally does. And now Melly should be able to get himself out before Nautilus makes his way back. But Andy's starting to move, and Melly's not leaving fast. This might be another trade back kill here. He just knifed the turret? He dives the turret! I swear to God. This can't be real.
I gotta go. My tacos are calling me.
Dude, he's like, why am I not rated number 1 ADC? I wonder why.
Alright. Becky might be getting collapsed on here by 3 members here, trying to make his way out to safety, but I think he's just gonna give him all.
Dude.
Oh, he's so slippery.
You wouldn't think a large man could be this smooth, but
maybe you would.
That's a large woman.
He's got a lot of oil on that pig. Seeing how slippery it is.
jeez.
The best large men are slippery.
There's 4 people there.
Oh my god. Well, we're up to almost we're at 2,500 gold lead now, so you know the scaling has slowed down. It was 1,000 at 4 minutes. I guess that's actually the same pace. They're losing 1,000 gold every 4 minutes. Not looking great. But.
He's now down 30 CS. Let's go.
Yeah, you know that was at least something that went back positive for the Egoist is getting that dive off and denying even more CS there. But yeah, I think that the widget's just a little bit broken there.
Yeah, the CS per minute is kind of off there.
Yeah, but they're looking for Mui again, but I guess they know that Becky must have walked over a ward somewhere. But, Rake?
Oh no, the Avengers
are coming. Alright, Rake is just going to go down here. They're going to commit the Nautilus ult, and who gets the kill? Annie. Yeah, 4-0.
Man, who is doubting Wanderer mid? Yeah, oh, jeez.
Yeah, who was that?
I actually didn't, but I didn't think it would be this good. I guess this guy's just 1v9 and Annie. Look at this. It's cracked.
Have you ever seen him play Annie?
Just dropping the Annie.
I do know that he plays it.
Signature champ.
Yeah, I know it's permaban against him. The Egoist didn't know that, I guess.
Hey, they know it now, so maybe that'll be their draft adjustment in game 2 is banning. But we'll see. The Herald is being dropped down in mid lane, getting Annie even more gold here. Is probably the richest person in the game. Although Melly is probably pretty close with at least keeping up in farm, and somehow has 3 kills for himself.
Wonder is up 1,800 gold. Sejuani's up 1,000. This is kind of not going well for you. It's actually even in gold in bot lane because of the CS difference.
Yeah, the CS is... Alright, the hook does land on the Rel, but he just immediately turns it around, goes straight in onto Kaisa.
Okay.
Kaisa's able to dodge himself out to safety, but it's not going to be enough. And now Rel's not even going to go down. And another 2 kills in this bot lane for Egoist. And I think they found the strong point they need to play around. Then kill number 1 for Evelyn. But now Geyser's flashing in, looking for the all-in, but he's just not able to hit onto Quintic, who's just kiting him out. Now 1 more Q should be enough to take him down. Or just the autos. And that's a solo kill for the Karma top.
I have no words. I have no words, man. I have my... Listen, if I was in the sun, I'd have a red mark on my face from holding
they're
it.
trying to take this 2v2, and they're immediately going to have to burn the Evelyn ult to get away to safety, but now the Mui is just left all by himself, getting run down. The flash comes out from Becky and forces out on the Casio. Another positive trade going to large men, but large men need to do something about Melly, who is going to start being a bit of a problem if Kaisa's, or if Annie's not able to actually get onto her. Because Kaisa is kind of throwing the lead they have.
I'm just holding my head in disappointment.
It's probably their best opportunity to punish Melee, because they just blew double sums of him when he rotated bots. We'll see if they actually capitalize on that window.
We'll see. You know, the positives, you know, we are 1 kill closer to any of our predictions being right, though, for Evelyn. So...
Yeah, 1 out of 7.
Some of us have a little bit more ways to go than other.
Look at that Dark Seal value right there.
Huge Dark Seal value. Starts the game, you know, what, 0-2, and decides this is a good time to buy Dark Seal. And, you know, just immediately paying off.
Trust.
Although, you know, Nautilus ult is now up, and Kaisa doesn't have summoners or ult, and Becky is here. We'll see if they can find the engage on Melly, who's walking pretty far forward, but I think they might have telegraphed that gank a bit too much, but we'll see if they're able to pull it off. The Zai ult is almost up. They're just going to go straight forward, going onto the Rel real quick here, just pulling him back. Still has the Q to jump away, but it gets interrupted, causing the Sejuani to miss, but it's going to go down anyway. And Sejuani picks up 3rd kill of the game. And,
what I don't get is if you knew he was there, why are you still, like, halfway into the lane? Because if it was telegraphed, why are you walking back up?
oh, his Mui just walks straight into his own death as Tibbers beats him up. Is now Ray trying to go for the kill, but Becky is here. Didn't even have to use that ult in the play in bot lane. That's going to secure them another kill, as Melly's not able to chase down a kill on Nautilus. This should be first turret going down here in mid lane as well. Is over almost a 4,000 gold lead once this turret goes down at 16 minutes. Keeping on pace with that 1,000 gold lead per 4 minutes. As Geyser's looking for another kill, he nars him back into the lane, but a huge heal comes up from that empowered W. And that's going to be the end of any positive trades Geyser gets here. He will just have to retreat. Yeah, he might need a couple more items before he has any sort of damage threat to kill Karma.
Will he buy healing reduction, yeah or nay?
I'm going to go with no.
I hope he does for his sake, please, man.
People only buy healing reduction when it's bad.
-1.
-2. Yeah. I never see people buy healing reduction when they're supposed to. They just only buy it when they don't need to.
Man, this Karma pig is...
Rake's looking for something, but I don't know what exactly he's looking for. Flashes forward under turret, but the empowered W came off before he jumped in. And, yeah, that was not ideal, as now Nautilus is here, and they're looking for the play. Not able to find the hook onto Rake, as now their support roam matches up. So everyone's clapping, but now Mui's in a bit of trouble in the middle of River, and he's going to go down to the Kaisa. And the Egoists aren't able to make anything happen in their advantage in top lane. See if Becky can find the re-engage with the ult, lands straight onto Rake, and he's going to go down with the Kaisa jumping over. Geyser finds a good ult, but it's not enough. Rel is going to fall down as well, and Melly P's just there to watch his teammates die, as Annie is just AFK farming bot. Because now I think they're going to get Dove again.
Just FF, man. Go next.
Go next. Go next.
That was a pretty good collapse from them. Also
Yeah, it
abusing
was.
the new karma passive of mind controlling the enemies.
Yeah, I do not know what Rake was thinking. But Melee gets hooked by the max range hook as well. Gets exhausted, has to cleanse that off. He's gonna have to use his ult just to survive, but Boat flashes into melee range to get the isolated Q, I guess.
Damn.
And
That was a crazy flash.
yeah, it
Oh
was.
my god, he almost finished his goal.
Okay, power spiking.
Let's go.
He's almost there. He's recalling before finishing it though. That's suboptimal. Bit unfortunate, but he does have his 2 items now. Completing that Navori. Annie's on 2 items. Sejuani is on 2 items. It's not looking great here as third dragon of the game is going to be up here soon. 30 seconds. And I don't think Egoists have any hope of contesting this. So just going to be, 5 minutes until Soul for the large men.
I don't understand how this quality is worse than last week.
Yeah, we'll blame it on the subs. The team cohesion just isn't there with all these subs in the game.
Hey, maybe Wanderer should be a mid man. This guy is crazy.
Alright, well. Large man just slowly pushing people off. I think the Egoists are getting a little too wishful as Wanderer might find Rake. He gets in the stun, goes for the full combo, and gets him down, forces the ult out of him, so. I guess he just doubly secures the dragon there. No one is, answering Mui in the top lane, so at least he's getting, some farm. He's still 0-6, but, he's trying to catch up. Looks like they might be trying to overload here and get this top lane turret, get that objective bounty for themselves. At least get some gold back in their pockets, but it's definitely looking dire here as now Melee's getting caught out in the river. He gets ulted up into the Nautilus hook, and he's going to go down as well. Now Boat Chicken on a rampage, and now Rake is caught out if they know he's there. But it doesn't look like they saw him, so he's going to be able to get out to safety. But now Mui is a little dead.
And
Yeah. Not a great look. This should just be Baron here.
well, good thing Evelyn's invading the enemy jungle.
Yeah, she didn't
Gotta
even get the
deny
Gromp,
those
though.
camps.
Well, see, that's the problem. Is she was scared of finishing the Gromp, and she saw people collapsing. She didn't even get it. So
Got the blue
Can't
buff.
contest, can't
You got
contest
blue
the
buff.
Baron if you're contesting enemy jungle.
yeah, would not blame anyone on the Egoist. Just throw up the FFO, go next. Try not to get too tilted from this game, because there's
Hey, we
not a
don't
whole
want to
lot.
promote FFing in this league.
Hey, look, we aren't the LCS where we're going to punish people for FFing a completely lost game, okay?
Yeah, just save mental and go next.
Nah, it's winnable, bro. Come on.
It's win. All right, you heard it here first. Yeah. All
Put
right. So
your
Frozen,
eggs in the Millie basket.
I'm gonna need you to give me an in-depth analysis. Or first, Rain, I need you to give me an in-depth analysis of how.
Yeah, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. There's no way. What was the question? I'm stunned like by what you said to me.
Hey, well, you said that the Egoist it's winnable, so I need you to inform me how.
Oh
it's
yeah,
winnable.
so there's 5 people. You know how this guy's dead, by the way. So
Yeah.
you know how Quintic mind controlled the enemy team to kill themselves earlier.
Yeah.
Melee G just needs to mind control all 5 of these people to walk into his feathers and kill himself.
Ah.
See, I'm not even sure that's enough. Gonna be honest here.
Yeah, I
Trust.
think so.
I think that's Rift Herald just charging into their base at 22 minutes with Baron on. Have an almost 9,000 gold lead at this point. Closing it on 10,000 once this turret goes down, and they are they're gonna need about 7 monumental throws from the large men to actually come back into this game.
Oh,
But,
bro, one of
know,
my trust.
But hey, Evelyn halfway to Void Staff.
Dude, we just give Evelyn all the shutdowns and the game's over.
Yeah. Look how much gold Evelyn has on the table if he just gets a pentakill right here. Alright, they're looking for it here. The Rel is going straight in. They pulled up by the Gnar, but it only lands onto the tanks. Both carries are still hitting here. The Annie finally goes down along with the Nautilus. Going to be able to turn this one back as Becky should fall as well. So good engage from the Egoist, you know? There's the one throw. Only 4 more to go.
I don't want to be that guy, but
Yeah.
I think Rake ulted air.
Right. There you go again, nitpicking.
Who are the ultimate?
They just made a good play.
It's the thought that counts, but now Quintic is trying to just 2v4 them. And now
You
leaving
got your
Boat
ADC
out
killed.
off the dry. He has to flash away, outranges the stun, but now has to be careful of this Kaisa. But just gonna
he
get a
killed
huge
himself.
shield and walk straight back in.
Oh,
Going in onto the rail, but he
my
only finds on the Kaisa.
God.
Now Rake is trying to go in, but he doesn't have his ult. He gets exhausted. The charm lands. We'll see if they can actually finish off Boat, but he ults away to safety, dodging the Gnar ult. But he is going to finally go down, but I think Quintic should be able to clean this one up, but he decides not to chase.
Okay.
that
Boat
shit's
Chicken
dirty.
saw the fucking red and was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, he was feeling himself right there.
Yeah.
The ult on the Gnar ult was pretty good. But now Rake has to flash away. Now he's going to have to 1v1 this Nautilus. Still doesn't have ult. He should just be going down here with 20 seconds left on the Dragon. This should be Soul going over to the large man.
He's
And,
got 2 kills. He's almost
2
at 3
kills.
and 4. And
He's
7.
almost there.
He's not. He's far from 0 now.
So, Ida, how confident are you on your kill prediction here for Evelyn at this point?
Still very confident. He got the stick now.
Alright. Yeah, I can see it here. He gets a penta as the large man overpushed and they just end the game off it. That's how he gets 7 kills.
So they're gonna
I can see.
split up here to get Dragon. And he's gonna pick them off one by one.
Well, unfortunately for him, he's still in base because he just respawned. So.
And he's going to eradicate it, right?
But on the other hand, he does have a completed Void Staff. So he can shred the...
Man, he can shred all that MR.
Yeah, he can beat up Becky.
Man, that wit's end goes great. Wait.
Wait, why is there a Wit's End on Kaisa?
You know, for the Evelyn.
For the Evelyn, alright.
And the cats that made for them.
And there's this item called
Oh, Cassio is just gone.
There's the item called
Oh, just still going. Trying to dive, they don't have the damage. Oh, the Gnar comes in for the flank, but immediately gets stunned up. He's gonna get taken down. But Becky trades his life back for it. Wanderer's looking for Melee G, who forces the ult out from her. Boat Chicken taking up the turret is a little bit low. Has to be careful of this Evelyn. But there is still a stun up on Annie, so it should be relatively safe as they get this bot lane inhibitor in. Might just look to end the game here, but it might be a little bit too ambitious. See?
Rake Penta.
Oh, here it is. He's in the back lane.
Here it is. Alright, he's got the flank onto Boat Chicken, who doesn't have all or flash or exhaust. This could be the play. As he's looking for it, the charm is about to come out. He's looking for the angle. Can't quite find it as Nautilus is just blocking him. In the meantime, Rel is just getting chunked out super hard as now Quintic just marks Rake and
He didn't even
all get out
try.
for safety.
Nah.
I think that was the best chance he had to get some more kills on board. Next time, Kaisa's going to have exhaust form as well, the next fight, as well as ult. So,
This Kaisa build is something.
it is something. Alright, he sells his broken stopwatch, so clearly he doesn't think, building GA or zoning is
If you go wits, then go rage bird, because then you're gonna go unhit. But you got Navori. And then yeah, he's going low downs for the Rel, who doesn't even have any armor. Maybe
he
there's
has, like-
armor on
there's,
Evan
like-
Shroud.
There's like 20 armor on Evan Trap.
Yeah, I gotta ask him for his mobile fire build. This shit
Oh,
work.
Alright, well, Baron is being started up here.
no one bought healing reduction either.
Karma did.
Yeah, the person who doesn't need it bought it, like I said. All right, they're looking for the contest, but Nihil's ult just comes straight out, forces the ult out of, or the jump out from Nars. The ult comes out from Andy, but doesn't really find anything. But now Sejuani goes straight in, finds the ult onto the rail. He lands an engage, but there's just no follow-up as Nar gets CC before he even goes Mega, as Becky is just taking up the whole front line, but finally gets executed by Wraith. There's that Void Staff value as now Melly G cleansed while in the ult. I'm not sure that was needed, but he's going to run for his life. As Nautilus is chasing, looking for the flank, but he's not going to find it. Instead, they're just going to be able to take out Mui, who decided to stay in that bush instead of leaving.
Wall hacks.
And that is 3 kills onto Rake, and this might be the end of the game. So, you know, like always, I am the perfect predictor.
Nah, he gets the Quadra right here.
Yeah,
the Quadra right here.
Oh, it's not fair. You stole my guess.
You could have had the guesses. Bo Chicken just flashes forward, ults into their face, and there's nothing they can do about it. Rel's gonna go down one more time just to pad a couple more stats. As now Rake is looking at the dead bodies of his teammates, but Geyser is back up, looking for him to hold this.
Yep, Nars dead.
The ult comes out onto Geyser, just chasing him onto Fountain. This could be how Rake gets some more kills. But no, they're just going to end the game here. And that's going to be game 1, going over to Large Min after a, you know, convincing early game. Playing around a little bit in the mid game, but 29 minutes, it's not too bad.
Wait, you see Becky's items? Man, this guy is goated.
Yeah, he slapped this under Sejuani.
Yeah, this under Sedge goes crazy.
That's probably the most convincing win I've seen the whole season.
True.
I'm glad they came back. At least they're showing promise, but they are like bullying the mid laner. I know.
Yeah, it's it was definitely good team play in the early game. They just actually played 4 ganks, you know. Whether or not the Egoist, you know, made it a little bit easy for them, they at least, you know, had some sort of plan and played towards it. They just kind of abused Buoy in the mid lane a lot. Just chain CC'd over and over and over again. So.
Really team sucks, man. He tried. You see how hard this guy is trying? He's like 100 CS up basically. All their damage, all their kills. He's also the guy who killed himself with the turret.
He can do it all.
Yeah, this guy.
He can do everything.
He's cracked both sides. Cracked in the head and cracked, you know, with his hands.
All right. Well, you know, maybe they'll have a little bit of a better draft and a little bit better gameplay in game 2. See if they're able to tie it up, or if the Large Men will be able to take the second 2-0 of this season. We'll find out after this break while we wait for the teams to get ready for game 2. And we are back for game 2 of our series between the Egoist and the Large Men. The Large Men were able to secure game 1 pretty handily. We'll see what the Egoists want to change up in their draft. Take the 2 main points, or maybe ban Annie and don't first pick Evelyn. Any other critiques?
Run it back.
Run it back. All right.
It was a fluke. Evelyn's really good here.
Yeah, just an unlucky start.
Yeah, unlucky that you got caught invading.
All right.
Imagine if you took the whole bot side. What a different game that would have been.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Then
I can see you guys are
would've
real.
been so behind.
You guys are real motivated to call it an early night. I see.
Oh no,
wouldn't say
the
that.
Caitlyn ban. It's not ban Annie or anything.
Can you calm
Oh,
down?
that's
not
the
done yet.
Egoist. Yeah, they just have one more ban. It's fine. They just banned Annie here. They first picked Kaisa because the Large Men
Nope.
won't ban it.
They're not. They're gonna first pick Udyr.
What if they steal the Annie from Large Men?
Oh. First pick the Annie and then give Udyr Kaisa to Large Men. I like that strategy.
Yeah.
Sounds like Rain likes it too, so it's probably Rain approved. Let's go for that one.
I
So the first
gotta
pick.
go, man.
All right, Kaisa is at least going to be banned from the Large Men. They're not interested in giving that one over. So what will the Egoist decide to take here? The Udyr is up, the Annie is up. They're just going to take the
Ow.
Udyr.
Hey.
Who would have thought?
Hey, there we go. We have something that's not Evelyn being first picked. So that's improvement.
I think Evelyn's good here for the large men. Oh,
Would be huge.
All right. Going
Rain
for
would
the
be like-
Ash pick.
Pick me Ashheimer right here.
Eh.
I think if I was Udyr and I saw Ash, I'd hate my life.
Really? You
I
don't
don't
just
actually know.
you don't just
I was
run
hop-
Ghost, take
I
your
was
slow
hoping-
immune
I was
stun.
hoping Ida gave some comment on that.
Just-
Ida, how's this matchup if you saw Ash? What's the number one ADC you hate playing against?
Zaya. Azurdir.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You just run into her feathers like a dumbass, because you have to.
What about Ash? Do you care about Ash?
That's just fine. Because you can just go steel plates and her damage is like greatly reduced compared to other champs. So
Wow, we got
ain't
the
no way. Ain't no
Oh.
way. Ain't no way.
Oh.
They're going
wow.
for the kill lane, bot lane.
All right. Hey,
We are cooking meth.
that was the one point on the map where the Egos were actually doing something last game. So
That's a good pick. No.
Like,
Yeah, no.
J-
Yeah,
Janna,
no. Go
let's
go
just
back.
oh.
Do they want to wait to get too?
Yeah, not sure Tarek is the pick when the enemy team wants to kill you and get a reset in the 2 seconds that it's going to take for your ult to land.
But like, if they pick Jenna, the game's over.
Yeah, you just sit there with your tornadoes and just deny
Yeah.
everything.
Udyr ain't doing anything.
Nah, let's make this.
Samir ain't doing
Let's
anything.
give
Make
the
it
audience
spicy.
what they want. Watch them suffer in this game. I love that. Just get the guaranteed win. Take your Janna. The enemy team hates their life. No, got pick Tarek.
Yeah, I think the Large Men are going to struggle even more than they did in bot lane last game, and they struggled in bot lane last game with a lead. So
Yeah,
at
it's
least-
gonna be pretty hard to play Ash Tarek into some hero rel. I'd say that.
Nah, bro, they're cooking. They know what they're doing.
we'll have to see what they decide to pick here.
It seems like everyone on red side just loses their mind when it comes to drafting.
All right, they're flipping through some things. I don't think these are what's going to be picked here.
It might be a spicy pick for top lane here.
He might
Maybe
pick
like
Yorick.
Ivern.
There's the
Oh.
Cassante.
Boo.
All right, this is an Ivern angle for the Egoist. Just pick Ivern top lane. No, not the Mordekaiser. Just pick Ivern. It's good. Big trust. I saw it once.
No. No. Stop.
Seems like they're a little torn,
Oh
and
my.
they want some more movement speed.
Would you
They
even
could just
pick
hold W, walk at them, do it real
Wow,
fast.
I could just, beat the crap out of my Cassante as Mordekaiser. Or we can run fast with the Udyr.
All right, looks like
Okay.
maybe the Akali
That's
or
better.
Silas. There's some decent ults to steal with Silas here. Just take the
No,
Ash
my-
ult, but no, we are gonna go with and we just get an instant lock on the Alawi.
Oh, that's Cassante mid.
Yeah, like,
Oh, that's
Just-
based actually.
flex
Yeah,
that
that is
Cassante
based.
mid lane, take the good matchup into top lane with Alawi. Yeah.
Oh, Wander is cooking.
All right. Well, last game we talked about how we thought that maybe Boat would have to be the only damage dealer, but then Wanderer just got super far ahead on Annie. We're kind of in the same situation here where if his solo laners don't get ahead, he has to be like the big damage dealer, but this time he's playing Ashe instead of Kai'Sa and has
Wow.
no safety at all.
Imagine you're playing League of Legends, you pick full dive comp, enemy locks in Ilaoi. You just hate your life.
True,
Or
true.
what?
Or Janna.
Look at that.
Or Jan-
Imagine they had Janna and Ilaoi. How do you play the game?
yeah, but imagine an Alawi that is also immune to all damage because he has a Tara cult. Now, how do you play the
No,
game?
I think if you don't build Hull Breaker Ilaoi, you're trolling. They all have to like run at you, and like there's no one that
Sure.
can like kite you on that team.
The longest range that the Egoists have is a
You
middle range
probably
AD
should
carry.
never. You probably should never group, to be honest, as Ilaoi.
The Egoists, they have sort of good engage. They have the Kled movement speed to help get them in, and they do have the Rel engage, but it
I
might
mean-
not be enough.
If Ash dies, which could possibly happen if Akali gets on her, it might be hard for the Alawi to split because we have to see if she has enough pressure to make the enemy team scramble, or the enemy team just all ends the whole team, and that should be they have to figure out which way they want to go with that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. Like, it's if the Alawi split pushing, Ash is really the only damage, and there's a lot of dive on Egoist, and I don't think anyone's killing Samira if she gets her first reset off. So, could be a little bit hard for Alawi to perma side lane unless she's super far ahead. We'll have to see.
Or
I
unless
think
she's
we're-
2 items, most broken champ.
Well, we'll have to see. I think we're going to throw it to a quick break here, and when we get back, when we come back, we'll have game 2 between the Egoist and the Large Men. And we are back for game 2 between Ego versus the large men. As both teams looks like not going to have any action here, level 1. So,
Hold
you know,
on.
Rain, you
It's
had
allowing
some.
mid.
Oh, it is. That is.
Well,
It's not what I expect, but Rain, you had some strong opinions off air about really wanting to air your concerns about these team comps. So I'll give you the floor. The floor is yours to air your concerns here.
man, this chicken is really good. This chicken is way better than watching these games. No, I'm joking. I've noticed that it's an allowing mid lane, and I'm wondering why. I feel like Cassante is a better champion for mid because you kind of want that. I don't know. I feel like if you have more space as a law, you can have better ways to use your tentacles on the long walls. You only have like 4 walls if you're like playing in the middle of the lane. This makes the comp so much easier for like them to just dive by and just ignore mid or go gank top lane. So left is better execution if they can execute it well. Right, if they play the comp like Alawi should be splitting, they should win.
I do think that Alawi has good matchups in mid or top, regardless if it's Akali or the Kled. But I think the Kled probably has a much better matchup into Cassante here. So it seems like they would have wanted to, swap roles there at the very least. Or just lane swap if, Quintic doesn't want to play the Alawi. But it is what they're going to go for. So we'll have to see how it works out if the Alawi can actually punish the Akali here at all. So far, not too much is happening here. Just a little bit of auto attack trading as we get the classic spectator experience.
I love League of Legends. We love League of Legends.
Oh,
Yeah.
Itaconic, what do you think about these team comps?
I'm sad.
You want to elaborate why you're sad, or?
I don't know why they put Lowy mid. I mean, I'm guessing it's because Quain. It's probably Wonder can't play Cassante, but you can just like lane swap.
Yeah.
I feel like the Lowy doesn't serve much purpose in mid. You kind of just want away, drawing pressure from bot lane if you can. But now you just have. I mean, it does make it a hard lane to gank, but like Rain said, you just ignore mid and walk bots. And as long as you put their bot lane behind, you can just run over the rest of the team.
Yeah. Bot lane does seem to be like the only real important role here, and if Alawi wants the isolated, 1v1 long lane to apply pressure, it seems like being as far away as possible from the bot lane would be more beneficial. But Udyr is getting this bot grab and might look for a gank here after he finishes this up, and there's no wards in river, just in the tri-bush, but he's going to be able to walk right past that, so they might be a bit of trouble here, and he's just going to go straight in, going straight in for the Ashe, who doesn't have cleanse, just has the ghost, hasn't popped it yet, trying to just walk this one out, but it's being real greedy, has to use the flash instead, as now Adam's going to have to use the flash as well, but it's not going to be enough to get him out, as Rake is going to secure first blood there. Nothing Boat can do to turn back, but if he walks up too close, he's just going to get flashed in on, he's going to go down. And that's 2 kills going over to his Ego bot lane and getting all summoners burned from the large man in the process. Now, he should be good as he was able to dodge that Spirit Bolt, but huge play for the Egoist in the bot lane.
God damn.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my fucking brain.
Rui is being very greedy here, trying to stop that recall. Looks like he was able to live, as now Becky's looking for something in top lane, but probably not going to find anything, but Rui's just going to go.
There's no way.
There's no way you die to that.
Bro, can we cast another game?
Holy. Oh
This
my
guy
God.
has won a league, by the way.
You said he's better than Casey. Do you retract that
Is he?
statement?
I mean, I know he won a gold league, but God, I didn't know the standard was that low.
Oh, All right, he's just gonna get spirit pulled back here right after being TP'd back. He's gonna take a lot of damage here. Probably get slapped by a couple more tentacles.
Oh,
You remember he played against us in playoffs? As a top laner? He had Gap Crab.
I remember. That's what, he wasn't that bad. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened to him. He must have broken his arm too or something. Must be playing with one hand.
He's looking for the trade, but Alawi's level 6. That's not going to work out very well for him. There's a huge engage coming in this river, and Break is going to get the kill onto Becky, now chasing down onto Boat as Adam is going to go down as well. Wander is here to try and clean things up, but he just can't find a good angle to ult. Finally gets the ult off, but everyone just dashes out of it. Now he's trying to 1v4 her. They have to be careful here, but Break is just slowly burning him down as he's just going to get kited out and get taken down. And now that's 3-0 and 3 on Melee.
Man, all those tentacles really paying off for this guy.
Ay, Dios mío.
Man,
That
they could have had a 2-0. Motherfuckers said, nah. We're gonna flip it.
Well,
Let's put Alawi mid and not take John.
another 4K goal lead in 6 minutes.
is teams they just, I've noticed that looking, going through stats of the teams is it looks like a lot of teams are even in terms of like their average gold lead at 14 minutes. There's like, oh, it's all tied up. But it's just because one team has like a 5k gold lead at 14, and then the next game they have a 5k deficit, and they're just like trading back these massive gold leads every game. So
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that many teams are that consistent. It's going back and forth.
I don't think Quintic has figured out how broken this champion is. I feel like you can just kill this Clid.
Not before he remounts, so I get why he's playing it safe.
yeah. If Kled, assuming his W that gives him like the
Yeah,
attacks.
that's
Yeah, as long as he holds that for when he's dismounted, I assume he can just remount pretty quick before he gets into the threat of death here. But we're getting a little bit of a CS lead in the mid lane, as well as a pretty big one opening up in the jungle in favor of the Egoist. As I assume a bot lane lead is going to open up here pretty soon, as this wave is just frozen against him, and they have no possibility of contesting this Samira at this point, and if Becky comes down, they're just going to lose the 3v3 anyway, so it's a bit doomed in this bot lane.
He's 0-2, even in CS. Has 100 kills, down 100 CS.
Oh, we're looking for the all-in here.
Okay.
Quintic all-out coming in here as they get the remount, or the demount happening onto Geyser. Is looking to try and get the remount, but Quintic flashes away in time. Geyser flashes forward, but he just can't find the autos. And that's going to be a kill going back in favor of the large man.
Dude,
Yeah.
this guy is unbelievable.
Bias castery.
hey man, I was upfront about it.
He
Sure,
just catches every single one.
The spirit, whatever they're called. But now Rake is actually looking for a dive here. There is no 6 yet onto this Terrakin. Probably just going to go down here. They have a bit of a split focus here. Now decide to go for Poe Chicken. Rake's just going to solo him out. Not quite have the damage as he gets under a tier 2 turret. That's just going to mean Adam gets left here to die, but Curry's got to be careful. Is able to drop aggro, but now Rake is going to go down one more tower shot. And Ash somehow gets the kill credit for that one. So, not too bad, but he's about to get dove again as Melee's just going to look for the dive, tanks up the turret.
Man, Ash is broken. Killed the
now that-
Udyr without doing anything? That's
Oh,
crazy.
the Heimerdinger.
True. Dude,
Every single one.
dude, please stop. I will pay this guy.
You think mid laners know what top lane champ is?
Yeah, I don't think any mid laner knows what Alawi does. It's like, why is this new champion in my lane?
Hey ho, they just released a new champion. Fuck. It's tentacles and shit. What the hell?
True.
All right. Well, we're 8 minutes in, and that 4,000 gold lead is still a 4,000 gold lead. So, that's something positive. On the other hand, this Samira is absolutely massive, and is going to win every single fight they're involved in. So, not so good. And Mui just got hit once again. Good job, Spectator, just panning away. No, yeah, no, stay away from that.
Yeah.
He's
I'm gonna have to
looking
watch
for
that.
a bit of a fight, but missing that. Q2 is nothing's going to happen here. Is got a bit of a collapse looking in Dragon, but nothing's going to come out of that as Rel is able to get to safety. So we're just going to watch two top laners farm some minions.
Wonder is a support player that lands every Alawi pull with the soul thing. That's crazy.
I think
Okay.
Itaconic for kill here. He just has Sheen.
Yeah.
Geyser gets deval. Oh, misses the Q2. It decides just to back away. You know, is Wanderer like a Thresh player? You know, maybe that would explain it.
No, he's an anti-karma player. And
Alright.
Recon.
Yeah, well, maybe he should just be an Alawi support player.
True.
Is the guy's just looking for this? Gets the
I
remount.
think Quintic
into
is dead.
Maybe an
Oh,
all
never mind.
in, but no.
He could kill that.
Well, those top players just end up backing off. The dragon is spawning here, and I assume the Egoists are just going to start that one up on spawn. And the large men should just not even look in that direction. So they're just going to drop this Herald in mid lane, try and get something going. Wanderer finally misses one of the spirit pulls, but can't
think you
push up
have
too far.
Let me see what
Hullbreaker
the
rush on
ability
the-
name is on him.
The E.
The Test of Spirit.
There we go. I knew spirit was in there somewhere.
Ain't no way that's a Stormrazor rush. Mash. Ain't no way.
What is this guy cooking every game? Like, does he know something we don't?
I think so.
He means ADC.
Look, he obviously knows something. Whether or not that him knowing something is any good information is up for debate. But
Oh, he needs to slow so he can land his air.
Wait, he bought Hullbreaker first.
Pretty sure it's not even like recommended. He went out of his way to look, search up that item.
all right, well, you can see Melly G was surprised. He just immediately pings Ash as soon as he comes back to lane. So,
This lane is so unplayable for Akali in all stages of the game.
all right, so you know this would explain it again. Oh, the Ash arrow comes in and it lands from across the map, and that should be a free kill in the favor of Wanderer. The flash comes out, but it doesn't matter. Now Wanderer just has to make his
Boomba.
way out to safety. Rake is gonna go for the fight,
Oh.
but Wanderer still has ult, but he misses the pull. He might just go down here, flashes over the wall as Rake doesn't have it. But he does have the ghost if he wants to commit to it. Looks like he's gonna get away, but now Becky's just walking straight into them. And Becky is gonna go down here, uses the flash to sleep, comes out in time, and he's gonna live. But Rake's not having it. He's looking for the dive under turret, just chasing him all the way with that ghost. But he's not gonna commit for it. And somehow Becky lives.
Base.
He's
Probably
ghosting for
loves
wolves.
the counter invade. Your jungle is not safe if Rake is your opponent.
Will soon fall.
He's kind of like Tricky G. This thing give a fuck.
You didn't give a fuck with that Evelyn pick, we know that.
Alright, Mui
That's not
is able to dodge that way. Actually, going back in, he knows he has rail backup. Decides to extend that trade a bit. Is we'll see what the Egoists want to do as their next move here. Is their gold lead only down to 3,500? They're kind of losing some ground here. So might want to pick it up again. Mui is looking real aggressively here. He still has his ult up. A little bit more damage. He's probably in kill range of the Alawi. So maybe we commit. We go for this. We are, as Becky's going to try to go in. He doesn't have his ult from the earlier play, so they're just going to have to kill him without any CC. He's just going to flash away to safety. Geyser will be able to live.
Flash abuser.
Cringe. Alright, so what does the large mid kind of need to focus on here to kind of pull back this gold lead? You know, 4,000 gold, 14 minutes. Still a pretty big deficit, but they haven't been losing too much more from the early game.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Egoists are like pushing their lead. They don't do anything ball or mid. So I think Becky can just play around Geyser, especially now that he doesn't have flash.
Oh, Quintic's in a bit of trouble here as the flash is going to be forced out by the Rel, but now Becky's just going to walk straight into the Akali, who dives under the turret but is able to get himself out to safety. As they're looking for the flash engage onto Melly G, but there's just no follow-up, and he should just be able to walk himself out to safety here. And that is flashed down on Tarek for absolutely nothing.
Huh.
And now the Assault comes out, is going for a cross map into the mid lane, but no one's in a position to do anything about it.
These are plays being set up, I'll say that.
Maybe the large men have lost, their coordination from game one. It's a bit unfortunate. There is seems to be all over the place here. We have first items completed coming out for mostly everyone here. Mui's still trying to work on that proto belt, but we'll probably have it on this base. 30 seconds till dragon. Do you think there's any way the large men could actually fight at this next dragon, or you just have to keep giving these up and hope they make a mistake?
Closest right now, but it is still Egoist favorite. As Samira, it's pretty hard to deal with. You don't really have guaranteed CC for her.
Just got the Duskblade as well for those resets to start stacking up.
It seems like they are late, and if Loud does get her tentacle set up, it is kind of hard for Egoist to walk in.
Yeah, she sets up before.
Yeah.
Well, they are 5-man here. Geyser is still up top lane. He does have TP and his ult, so he can join quickly if they decide to pull the trigger, and he's going to TP early here. Dragon's down to about half health as they're trying to just zone them out. The Tark ult comes out early just to buy some space, but Boat Chicken does not get hit by the ult. He gets hit by the Akali, and he's just going to get taken down, and now this is just disaster for the large man. And
that's a lot of tentacles, man. Holy shit.
yeah, they kind of missed their most important person with the Tark ult here.
Let's just group with the Lowy Hullbreaker, guys. Come on.
All right. Break down this beautiful execution by Egos for me.
Oh, he's playing the replay. So basically, Akali killed Ashe and they lost.
Yeah, they just got like owned by Rel and Udyr. And so
Cassante ulted for no reason, really. Like, I guess he was trying to, like, peel or make sure they do the dragon. But
yeah.
no one was on the same page.
Yeah, miscommunication. Because he insta-ulted to get the jungler away, but then they didn't have enough time to finish it, or they didn't commit to finishing it.
They just walked away and then walked in a chokehold and watched their Ashe die.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to play when they have like no guarantee CC for any of their divers.
Alright, well, now 7,000 gold lead. Dragon Soul Point. Yeah. Cloud Soul for Well. Seems pretty good.
Looking real good right about now.
Ash Arrow coming across the map, and he actually finds the land onto Akali, but Quintic doesn't decide he wants to take that fight. And once again, the Ash Arrow just sent across the map with no communication about what they're going to do with it.
Man, is Quintic an Elo hell or what? His whole thing is running it.
Seems like everyone loses on the red side somehow.
Yeah, like the draft demon possesses everyone on red side, I swear.
They call
True.
it red madness.
It feels like that bus meme where it's like you're happy in the one side and the person's like sad looking at the wall.
Oh, yeah?
And like the blue side, everyone's happy, clear mind drafting. And when you're red side, everyone's just like depressed and drafting the most atrocious things.
Alright, well, Tarek is just going to go down here, as Mui is actually looking to keep going. He's just going to ult himself for the wall out to safety. Another kill going over. We're going to start the siege of this mid lane. See if they can at least secure all these outer turrets before they need to look for a Baron in 30 seconds, which I assume they could just do on spawn and no bad things could possibly happen to them, as I'm not sure what Mui was doing here, but Rake just walking into the enemy team, forcing flashes out.
Chad.
I think they just start Baron at 20 minutes, and
The good thing my real prediction was 1-1 on the EDL continent.
true. Just pretend the stream never happened.
Yeah, you said 2.
I don't remember hearing it.
Either side. We all said 2-0 in one direction. We're all terribly wrong.
Alright, well, looks like Egoists have decided they're just gonna maybe play around this Baron. Bit divided, but they are just going to start this one up eventually. And like we said, a little bit in draft, where is less Alawi gets super far ahead, it can actually force pressure on the sideline. It's really hard for large men to actually play in this 4-1. And now they're about to lose Baron. Becky's not even getting close to getting into the pit for this one. And we don't even... Oh, we didn't even have Smite. So that was
So tried, actually.
Could have been a little awkward, but instead they're able to get their way out. Looking for Quintic here. He's a little bit tanky, but they're just going to slowly start shredding him through. He's going to actually all out. Guys are back under turret. The Azure comes out and it gets hit live onto Melly. They just don't have any follow-up, and now Kiri goes in with a huge Rella ult, and now the resets are coming through. And that is a quadra kill coming over to this Samira.
Man, it's kind of crazy how he can do that, but then he killed himself with tower. That's game.
Towers confirmed stronger than the enemy team. Alright, well, Alawi did get, some turrets for that. Samira gets a quadra kill, you get 2 turrets.
Trade offer.
Yeah, that was crazy. Taric ulti almost landed before the ulti.
Why are these games so one-sided every game, man?
It's a bit unfortunate, Haven't had a lot of close
disease,
games.
Man.
This isn't normal, honestly. Most of the games go like 40 minutes. No one knows how to end
Our
the game.
games didn't go 40 minutes.
I think Pandas went 40 minutes in one of their games last week.
I think both of them went 40
Both of
minutes.
them.
Yeah.
And the Pandas know what everyone wants for content, those 40-minute games.
No. That means I just have to sit there and suffer more.
Alright, Becky's looking for Mui, but he's just hiding in the alcove. Now we'll see if they can find him, but it's a Kali. He's just gonna R2 over the wall. Completely fine while they secured Soul. As he's just gonna walk himself out in.
Let's chase that Kali and give up Soul. Good job, guys. Round of applause.
Hey, to be fair, I don't think they had any chance of contesting Soul to begin with. So
Yeah, I was gonna say 11k gold behind.
they traded ult for ult. That's about the best trade they're gonna get for the rest of this game.
Yeah, that's a dub for how behind they are.
It looks like the Siege is just gonna start coming out, still using that remainder of their Baron buff here. They have their Soul. Melly has shield bow now, even harder to kill.
Just give all the turrets as a dub. Give the Nexus as a dub.
Alright, we'll see if they can try and force this 4v5, but unfortunately they don't actually have the Lilia ult, so can't really do anything.
Still gripping on the wall.
See if we're going to throw out the Astro at any point, try and force this 4v5, but no, they're just gonna try to walk away, happy that they haven't lost their inhibitor turret just yet. As Egoists are going to rotate around towards mid lane, but guys are just splitting in the spot lane. Should be able to secure that tower shortly.
Fair death.
This is not looking great for large men. They really just need to find a uneven fight and just hope for the best. Send it, go for it. They are just losing objectives across the map very slowly, trying to match these pushes. A bit indecisive on their decisions here. They have Ashe ult, they have the Lily ult back up. I think they see Mui recalling there, so they're at least going to get some damage here, but I think they probably just want to try and send something here when they know Akali is...
What the fuck is this Ashe build?
Why does he...
That's gotta be for fun. There's no way.
I don't know. Someone check his PC. Is like Ultimate Bravery tab opened or something? Like, Becky's just getting jumped on. Loses half of his health.
How am I supposed to fucking PR this guy when he's just fucking flipping his build?
Alright, well, Mui's going in, trying to make that 1v5 montage play, but immediately has to dash himself out to safety, but they do get the inhibitor turret. That's one objective closer to finishing off this game. They are getting poked out pretty significantly here. Mui doesn't have TP, so this might just be the end of their push. And They have Soul and Baron and got one inhibitor out of it with a 13,000 gold lead. Not the best performance by the Egoist. It's going to be 3 minutes before they have another objective to try and play for.
Does Bo Chicken know that his champion slows?
I don't think so. I think he might be reading the tooltip right about now.
Maybe something else is slow. That's for sure.
He's just guaranteeing that he slows. He just like searched slow in the shop window, and he was like, "I'm fucking buying this." He's going Rylai's next.
Oh no, Becky!
All right, and Becky's just face checking into the bush. Immediately gonna go down. Melly with another kill. Now 12 kills on this Samira. Hopefully that's enough of a sign for them to just go for the end here. Just push it straight down bot lane. But Udyr is farming his own wolves during this whole process, so now he's full clearing his bot side.
Dude, rank 1 late game always does this. Got a full clear at 26 minutes at their in him.
Ida, how do you feel about this jungle macro play? Is this the correct decision?
Of course, he gets more gold, more XP. His team sucks. They're not gonna carry him. This actually happens every game where his team is pushing and then he's just farming his like Red Bull. Luckily, this game they don't lose because they're destroying. But
they're not doing their average game time stat any favors here. But all right.
So rank 1's the problem for holding us hostage in these 40-minute games.
Alright, Melly now has LDR. 4 items completed. They're about to get a Baron here. Surely they can push to a win with a 13,000 gold lead, second Baron, 4 items on Samira. However, I think camps might start respawning soon.
Man, I wonder how the rest of the league is doing right now.
dude, please God, make this game less than 30 minutes. I beg.
No, we're gonna be here for another 15 minutes. Akali's gonna kill herself right here. Go ahead, take the E.
Alright. Nope. Has some restraint. Okay. Alright. So here we go. We got some pushes going in the side lanes. Really just empowering that mid lane. Not gonna do anything crazy. We got a little bit of a 1v1 Wanderer actually finally winning a fight in this isolated 1v1, but it's not really that useful as their whole team is just going to die. The Targal has to come out super early to preempt any sort of engage, but now they don't have that, and immediately Kiri's just going to go straight in. Really just going to follow up with the ult. He gets drowsy, but it doesn't even matter. Their whole team is running for the hills. Akali executes herself on the turret, and that's a 1,000 gold shutdown going down onto Melly, but now Becky is going to go down as well as Rake is just soloing the rest of their team underneath their own fountain. And this is probably just going to be game here. The Alawi ult comes out to try and deal some damage. It looks like Geyser might go down, but Rake is still just killing everyone. Geyser still doesn't go down anyway. Wander is trying his best to protect the base, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be the Egoist finally winning this game 2 in 29 minutes.
Okay, pre-30 minutes, let's go.
I was right on my prediction. Woohoo! 1-1.
Hurry, delete the bot. Delete the
bot. Dude, give me out. Who is next week? I know I'm still live. I don't care, Sigma. You don't even need to say it. Let me
well,
go look.
Lucky for you, it hasn't been assigned yet. The first 3 weeks were assigned to give every team, at least one game on stream. And then the next 2 weeks haven't been assigned yet, so we'll get the option of picking who we want to be on stream. But that was definitely a rough look for both teams, one game after the other for each team. But on the positives, we saw the teams actually be proactive, respectively, in their games that they won.
True.
And get something going for the team. So kind of like what we've seen the other weeks is one good game, one bad game from each team.
Chicken drops 15 kills, and then Melly drops 13 kills. Bot lane broken AF or what?
Alright, so is that like Boat Chicken confirmed better than Melly? He got more kills?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
true.
I was pretty sure that's how we did our rankings, just who got more kills.
The guy is down 100 billion CS every game. It's definitely better.
And especially with the Ash build. Also
True.
get points for creativity.
I think he's getting less points for that, low key.
Man, but it's creative.
I don't care if it's creative.
All right.
All right, well,
Any
you're the
closing
one
thoughts
person.
for our teams before we sign off for the week?
Well, you know, large men could have 2-0'd. They're like, nah, we're just gonna fuck off. And just throw this for content. They played game 1 so well, and they're just like, nah, we're just not gonna pick Jenna. We're gonna pick a lobby mid. Good one.
You know, that was a series of all time. I'll say that.
All right. And with that,
Wait,
we have to...
one quick thing
All right.
before we finish.
All right.
Ida, do you think the Demons from last season beat all of these teams?
Oh, no.
Oh,
It would be close. I think it'd actually beat him.
Okay. Do you think the Sabres are the
No.
best team in this league?
No shot.
What about the Eagles?
I think Feast or Famine would be first place here. Easily.
Not the Eagles?
Eagles, maybe. I don't even remember.
Yeah,
what-
true.
what
The
last
Eagles
year.
can't lose game 3 in this league.
True. They're actually a perma 1-1. Okay, well, yeah, that was my only question. Because if Night Train can clear this league, then there's a problem.
Oh, Night Train definitely clears.
Oh, true.
All right. And with that last bit of flame coming in from Rain, we have to apologize for Tumbl not being able to see the large men 2-0, but that's
Hey.
going to be it for us this week. And we'll be back next week, same time on Friday, with one of the games. We haven't quite decided which one, but we will update you when we figure that out. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for week 3, and we will see you next week for week 4.